Don Mafia. Don Mafia. It's funny because normally at this point in my live streams, I just talk to myself. For those of you who don't make the initial stream, but I mean, for those of you who watch it via playback, then here I am. Here I am, ladies and gentlemen. Going ahead, we'll wait, for a couple of people to get in here. I'm gonna send out a text message. And for those of you who don't have my Mari, I love you too, man. Love you too. For those of you who don't have my phone number as well, you could find it in my description in case you ever want to text me. I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to text everyone who might not know. I'm live right now, homies. It actually said love instead of live. But I mean, I have much love for the Don Mafia. So y'all might need to forgive me here. Damn. How to join mobile, Anthony. You can find my number in the description. As a matter of fact, find my number in the description in case you ever want to go on ahead and you just want to shoot me a text. We can talk a little bit of Bills. And so I try to get the majority. And so I try to get to the majority of you, but sometimes it can be pretty tough. What's up, Peppa? What's up, man? Hope all is well. Styles, my dude. Hope all is well, man. Charlotte, North Carolina, checking in. Michael, that's what's up, man. I actually lived in Charlotte for a couple of years. Super cool city. Super cool city. I love football season, especially. Love those Panther tailgates. Your hair is almost as long as mine. John, yeah. Well, surprisingly, in South Carolina, barbershops are open. I mean, I'm not trying to flex on y'all or anything like that, but this is just based off of pure laziness that I haven't had a chance to get my haircut going on. But I mean, I'm probably going to go on ahead and I'm going to go see my barber here soon. Yo, a $5 donation already from Heisenberg, my homie. So in addition to having fun tonight, I'm going to have to ask you all to also I don't know what that means. But Heisenberg, thank you for the donation, man. You know that goes super well into it. Brandon Flores, why are you a Bills fan? I was born in Buffalo, man. I was born in Mercy Hospital, South Buffalo. I lived in Hamburg for a little while, and then I moved to South Carolina when I was a kid. So the roots have always stayed in. I love my team. I'll always love my team. And so I root for teams that are around that area, obviously. And so the Sabres, the Raptors, the Blue Jays. I'm like a Northeast Western New York to Toronto fan right there when it comes down to it. Outlander, what's good? What's good? Silver Smasher, what's up? Damn, Daniel, hope the weather's treating you well. Yeah, dude, it's nice. It's very nice. It's like high 80s right now and it's sunny. Never opened my DM for the ticket giveaway. Not that fans will ever be attending. Hey, Anton, I have y'all's DMs. I have a folder on Instagram and in Twitter. And as long as I see your name in my requested, then I'm just taking your name and I'm putting it into a spreadsheet. Like I said, I'm announcing the winner first game of the preseason. While I'm a huge guy for manifesting positivity, and I want to say that fans will be allowed to that first game. If fans are not, then I'll be giving away some type of signed Buffalo Bills helmet or something like that. So I mean, I'll probably get a signed Josh Allen helmet or something, and I'll give that to the winner as well. So I mean, that could be something that I hope that you guys would find pretty cool. But I mean, let's just manifest positivity right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just manifest positivity and hope that we will actually be able to go watch the Bills play that home opener against the New Jersey Jets. Connor Gow, great channel, my man. Best Bills content you can find on YouTube. Keep it up, bro. Thanks, Connor. Dude, I love that. John Mitchell, what's good, man? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Chino, what do you think about the From apology and comment? I mean, for lack of a better term, fuck him. Like, fuck him. Like, nah. Like, the world that we live in right now, like what the African American community has been going through, and for him to like go into the Bills locker room and absolutely just like taint that culture that Sean McDermott has been building since he came in here, like we don't need that shit. Like we do not need that shit. Number one, it's easy for me to say because y'all know that I didn't even like Jake Fromm from the beginning. I thought he was a complete waste of a pick from the jump. But I mean, like he shouldn't be forgiven. And in my opinion, I honestly think that he should be cut. It's my thought process. I was born in Mercy Hospital as well. Mark for life. Oh, man. So cut Fromm or not? Yeah, cut him. Fuck that guy. Super Bowl Bills versus Giants, first game I ever watched. Oh, damn, that's rough, man. That's a hard first game to watch. Mari. So could I send fan mail? That's funny. That's funny. I was actually thinking about opening up a PO box and like doing some unboxing videos, but like I don't know if like y'all would actually send me shit, right? So I mean like I didn't know if I wanted to spend the money on like getting like a PO box, but I mean if like y'all like would actually send me stuff and if it's like funny enough for me to make a video, yeah, dude, 110%, bro. Just let me know. Like say that I do open a PO box, then I like y'all will be the first one to know. You should do a collab with Steel Wins for how we match up against the Steelers video. Andrew, that's a fantastic suggestion. I've been trying to find a Steelers fan. The next video that I put out that's a collab with another YouTuber is a guy named Norbcam. He covers the Seahawks. So we're going to be filming it, I believe, this weekend, and then it'll be coming out Monday. But super fun. I did my first Buffalo Bills Madden franchise video. And so I actually played our week 1 matchup against the Patriots. I know it was weird. Like with Madden 20, it has all of our opponents, right? But it doesn't have like the schedule. But I think that y'all are going to enjoy it. And do keep in mind that like, dude, like this editing like takes a ridiculous amount of time. Like it's crazy. I see that Brandon Flores is saying that the Pats are going to win the division. I don't know about that. Man. I wouldn't put money down on that. And so I just got a text from Pete, and he said, "What did Fromm say?" He just said some dumb shit, dude. Like, just like go on Twitter. Like they like did like a bunch of like screenshots of like some text messages he did last year and stuff like that. So I mean, it was dumb. It was stupid. And I think that from what I understood, the Bills, like, it sounds like that they're going to let him slide with it. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I was running the organization, then this would be an entire conversation. This would be a way different conversation. I have a Nathan Peterman jersey card if you want it. He's a living meme. Oh my God. Let me like look back and what's up, King 101? I'm a Patriots fan. That's cool, man. Listen, the Dom Mafia is open to anybody. And I mean, as long as you like watching like Bills content, dude, then by all means join the family. And so, I mean, I guess I do some other team content, like especially when I bring other YouTubers on. I'm going to start doing Madden videos too. So, I mean, this might be a pretty cool channel for you to enjoy, man. Welcome aboard. But that doesn't mean that the Bills aren't going to kick your ass this year. It's facts. Okay. Does Moss walk away with rookie honors this year? Yeah, dude. I mean, he's probably the one rookie that I'm most excited to watch this year. But the question always comes down to what's his utilization going to be, right? So, I mean, I'm under the impression that Moss is going to be sort of like a third down back, a goal line back. So, I mean, it depends on his utilization, but I mean, I honestly think that, like, I mean, he'll be one of like the standout rookies on the Bills this year. And hell, like, y'all knew that I was like preaching that the Bills needed some like big, like bulldozer running back, and we got one in Zach Moss. I just really hope that they could find like some type of contract for the guy soon, because it's just like it's just starting to scare me that we haven't given that man a contract yet. I have an Andre Reed signed helmet. I would gladly give it to my dude, Mari. No. Dude, like that's way too valuable. Like while it would be dope, man, like nah. Don't do that. But yeah, dude, like honestly, like sounds like a lot of you want me to open up. Sounds like you guys want me to open up a PO box. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna do a PO box, and we'll do a bunch of fun unboxing videos. But just a couple of rules. Don't send anything that's perishable, like like no gross ass food or anything like that. And then don't send me anything illegal either. I don't want the Fed showing up to my door or the Fed showing up to your door. But I will keep you guys updated on that PO box. What's up, Armand? You think that the Bills are going to win the division? Yeah, dude. Like, there's really no doubt in my mind at this point that the Bills are going to run away with this. Like, there's absolutely no way. Like, there's no scenario that I could think of that the Bills do not win the division this year. I mean, you look at the Dolphins, the Jets, the Patriots. Like, there's clear holes in each and every single one of those organizations. The Bills are hands down the most complete team in the AFC East. And if the Bills don't win the division, then I will sincerely be shocked. Norman, he said, just make a separate email for fan mail to start, and if it takes off, then he can do an actual PO box. That's interesting. Dan, drink energy drinks. Have you tried Bang? I have tried Bang, actually. I had it at the gym the other day. Spicy pineapple. From said only. Yeah. Spicy said that. Yeah, that's what From said. What's up, Elliot? Are you going to catch the UFC fights this weekend? It's kind of off topic, but sports are sports, I guess. I mean, dude, honestly, I'll probably catch it. You know, I mean, I like miss sports like tremendously at this point. I know that the NBA is starting again July 31st. I'm super excited about that. So, I mean, we'll see what's good. Brandon Flores, Diggs is not worth that much draft picks. I'd probably have to disagree with you, man. I'd probably have to disagree with you. I mean, I could like go into detail why I think that it's not. Well, you know what? Screw it. I will. Stephon Diggs is a proven number one receiver. There is no proven NFL caliber number one receiver in the draft. Why, you might ask? Because they haven't taken an NFL snap yet. Stephon Diggs was a proven wide receiver number one. And I mean, at the end of the day, especially with how we drafted, I think that was the best possible move that the front office could have done. That's right. That's right, the GOAT. Fuck From. Me and you are on the same page. Dan the Man Mitchell, Ryan Brewer, what's good, bro? Reese, and could you send, and I could send you some British beer. I'm sure they'll let you drink it cold. Yo, Reese, dude, I mean, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no to beer. In fact, what's everyone drinking today? And so this is my favorite beer of all time. It's called White Zombie. It's from the Catawba. It's from the Catawba Brew House, or brewery rather. They have one in Asheville. They have one in Charlotte, and they have one in like some like small ass town in North Carolina. But fantastic beer. In case you've never had an opportunity to drink it. What's up, Davion? I'll be in Vegas for that Raider game. Dude, like, I wanted to go to that one, man, but, like, and like the nosebleeds for like $380. Like the worst possible seat in that stadium was 380. So instead, I'm actually putting together a trip to Denver and I'm going to go to the Broncos game, which I'm thrilled about because I've never been to Denver. I've never been to Colorado. And I feel like that game's going to be, okay. So we'll see what's up there. What we got here? And Stephon Diggs is greater than the other first-round draft pick wide receivers. I mean, I agree with you. And so not unless those first-round receivers can prove it this year, then I'm going to stand by that. And how do you think all of our new additions / rookies will do with the virtual offseason? Dean, that's a great question. I am just in the camp. I'm hoping that Brandon Beane treated the draft the same way that he treated free agency by only picking up scheme fits. And I mean, especially with AJ and so with Epinesa, he came from Iowa, who ran a very, very similar defensive scheme to what the Bills do. Same with Zach Moss out of Iowa. So, I mean, it's definitely interesting, but I'm hoping that the fact that they drafted off of scheme fit alone, that things are going to be completely fine. What we got here? Stan Do Firebones. Dan, what did Fromm say? You can look up his screenshots, man. It's all over the internet. It's all over Twitter. I mean, basically just like some fucked up shit. Like he should know better. I mean, he should know better. And so if he doesn't get cut, like not only will I be disappointed, but I will be surprised. What place do you think the Bills are going to place in the AFC? In the AFC, man, I'm really hoping third seed or better. I mean, I would probably be disappointed if the Bills didn't finish third seed or above, in my opinion. And so with Benjamin, he's telling me to try an Irish cider. I'm going to have to check it out, man. I mean, I'm Irish, so obviously that's good. And I'll definitely be in the nosebleeds, but I'm still pumped up. Yeah, dude, for real, man. Like, that stadium's, like, super cool. In fact, it does kind of look like a Roomba, right? And so it kind of looks like a Roomba. And, like, those electronic, like, vacuums and shit that, like, go all around your room. So, I mean, it's going to be dope. Like, worst case scenario, like, what I was thinking was going up to Vegas and just tailgating, like, being around the environment. And then maybe I could be lucky and, like, scalp, like, some type of like relatively affordable tickets to get in. But I mean, I don't know. Bro, I live in Denver. I would love to meet you. Yo, dude, honestly, like, I mean, what I'm going to do, like, out of all the games that I go to this year, one for sure in Buffalo, two that will be away, one in Denver, probably the Nashville game, maybe the Thursday night game against the Chiefs. Maybe the Thursday night. But what I will do is I will like sort of like see if I could be like a guest or something at like some at some tailgate. Like do like a meet and greet with you guys. Or like worst case scenario, like maybe I might like see if like I could do like a meet and greet like the night before at like some bar or something like that, like around Buffalo. And if that's something that like y'all would be interested in, dude, then I would definitely be happy to do that. What's the latest on Oliver? Is that going to hurt us in the locker room? Ryan, I mean, I'm really hoping that they just let the man slide. I mean, dude just had a couple of beers. Like, yeah, I mean, I understand that drinking and driving is not serious, but I mean, dude made a mistake. And in my opinion, I don't think that the courts are going to really going to like charge him this year. We probably won't even see that matriculate through the court system for a considerable amount of time. So, I mean, I'm all right with that. Is Ed Oliver back by week 4? I mean, I'm under the impression that nothing's going to happen because there's not going to be like a final word on like what exactly happened throughout the court system. In my opinion, I think it might even be dropped. So, I mean, I'm like almost betting that he's not even going to see any type, like he's not going to see a single type of punishment this year alone. Say that he does, worst case scenario, 1 or 2 games. But 4 games, I think, would be a little excessive. Pete Lowe. Yo, Down Mafia. I'm Pete from Charleston. Yo, dude, that's sick. I'm right up the road from you, man. Right up the road from you. Who's your favorite rapper? J. Cole. J. Cole. And I like DaBaby too. He's really talented. Really, really talented. And you should do a dare if the Bills do not win a playoff game. What's the dare? What's the dare? Dare me. What's up, Anson? Favorite player, Trey White. Trey White, man. He's the best cornerback in the league. And my buddy over at Patriots Global, he thinks it's Gilmore. It's not. It's not. It's Trey White. The Bills get a home field in the playoffs this year and fans won't be allowed to attend it. I mean, that would be like Buffalo in a nutshell, right? And like Bills finally get home field advantage. But I have a feeling that like the city of Buffalo, like fans would like go anyway. Like they would just storm the field and just watch it anyway. And with Jake Fromm makes Ed Oliver's transgression look minor. Oh, yeah, dude, for sure. 110%. Like Jake Fromm, fuck him. Fuck that kid. And so he sucks anyway. And so it's not even like that. Like, I mean, like we would be missing anything. He's a piece of shit. I'm all about the meet and greet. Tyler, yeah, dude, that would be cool. That would be cool. I mean, like maybe I could see if I could set something up for the home opener. Like maybe I could see if I can like start like contacting some bars or something like that in like sort of the Buffalo area Saturday night or something like that. Yeah, like let me go on ahead, let me do that, and then I will keep you guys updated. Dan, get some friends that are some Bills fans, please. Yo, I do, dude. Yeah, man. And so I got some friends that are Bills fans. And so Mario from #sports. And so Rico from Buffalo Fanatics, he's my friend. I like Joe from Believers Stock, dude. And so I got some Bills friends that you know, and sort of that I collab with. Mari said, Dad, you said you wouldn't jewel anymore, or your girl would have you sleeping on the couch. So why are you? Mari, that's a fantastic question. It's because I'm slowly weaning myself off. And rather than the 5% pod, I'm on the 3% pod. So hence why I'm doing that. But I mean, I'm hoping that I'll be able to be done with the jewel here within about a week. What's up, Aaron? Dan, would you vlog your experience at those games? Oh, yeah, dude. Trust me, y'all. Like, I like have like so many new pieces of content that is coming out that is in the pipeline. Like I said, dude, like I'm like 3/4 of the way finished with my first Madden franchise video where I actually played the game for week 1. And when I tell you that shit takes forever to edit, it takes forever to edit. But I mean, like I'm putting in the work for you guys and I really hope that you enjoy it. But yeah, dude, vlogs are in the future for sure. And let's all meet up in Charlotte. Bizante Pizza, bro. Michael, have you been to Tavern on the Tracks? That's where I went to watch Bills games. And do you think the Bills will make a trade at the deadline, and for who? I mean, Blade, that's definitely that's a really interesting question. I wouldn't know because I feel like trades made at the deadline really aren't like cemented or understood until that trade deadline happens, right? So I mean, like I think that like we need to like look at like what's an area of the team mid-season that needs an improvement, and then that would be it. I mean, I would be fine with like a power defensive end or something like that. You know, I mean, that would be dope. I mean, maybe a Yannick Ngakoue would be cool. Maybe have him as a rental for a little bit for a nice little playoff push. And so that's if Yannick, you know, does start the season off with the Jags. Dan, get some Bills fan, and so get some Bills friends. I'm getting sick of seeing these other AFC East teams in here. Looks like McAfee has us number 10 in power rankings, as he should. But I could still probably argue that that's too, what's it called? And you think the Bills will make a trade at the deadline? Okay, I already read that. And how will we ever replace Poyer and Hyde when the time comes? Those guys are the perfect duo. I mean, that's a great question. Luckily, we ended up paying Jordan Poyer, so we have him for a couple of more years. Micah Hyde, I'm pretty sure he's on his last year is this year. But I mean, then again, he's getting up there in age. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, whether or not that we need to turn to free agency or we just need to like strike in the draft. That's why that I really wanted that dude that the Patriots ended up grabbing. Oh man, I forget his name, but was their first pick in the second round, and I really, really wanted them. He went to Lenore Ryan. He was an absolute stud, and I was like super disappointed that the Bills didn't pick him up. But I mean, hopefully we'll be able to address it in the draft or maybe in free agency. But I mean, for now, let's just savor the fact that we have Hyde and Poyer as our safeties. Alex says Pat McAfee has nothing on Dan. I mean, dude, I love the positivity, man. Thank you so much. But Pat McAfee's like one of my idols. So, I mean, that's cool though. Steven, what's up, Dom Mafia? What's up? Tyler, hey, and did you know that Pat McAfee has them rated at number 10? Yeah, I saw that. Party at Dan's place if the Bills go all the way. Shit, probably, man. And so what I would do is I would like rent like the biggest Airbnb in Buffalo has to offer. Like we just have a block party. And is Colby a nice guy from Patriots Global? Yeah, dude, he's the man. Super cool kid, man. He's young, dude. He's like 18 years old, surprisingly. He's super cool, man. He's a good friend of mine. Me and him, like, so I'm actually going on his channel, I think in a couple of days, and we're going to be debating who the better cornerback is, if it's Trey White or Stephon Gilmore. So once that goes down, I'll let you know. It's going to be good. And I want McAfee to do Monday Night Football. Yeah, I mean, I would prefer him. I mean, I would replace him over – who's that one guy that's super annoying? Is it Chris Collinsworth? Yeah, I think so. I would definitely like rather have McAfee over Collinsworth all day. And what if we can get Jamal Adams? I mean, oh, dude. I mean, if we can get Jamal Adams, I would be fine. I would be fine with that. Like, that dude's the best safety in the NFL. Hands down. Yes, Collinsworth is terrible. Oh, yeah, dude, definitely. And so I would – no, honestly, like I would replace Tony Romo for Collinsworth too. Like, Romo is actually a good commentator. And so, like, I don't want to stab my eardrums out when I hear Romo, but when I hear Collinsworth, he just fucking kills me. Pavikavi is a lot cooler than Chris Collinsworth and Dan combined. Ryan, you bastard. And so Ryan Cox is my buddy. He runs a gaming channel called Fratagonia. Check him out. Okay, you're definitely not as cool as Romo. Okay. Mr. Cowboys. And would Jamal be too pricey if the Jets don't sign him next year? I mean, I really like the way that Brandon Beane has been structuring sort of our cap space. I mean, honestly, right now, like, I just want to like appreciate what we have in Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer, and then say that the day ever comes where we need to fill in that void for a safety, then we'll get there. But I mean, I'm not telling you that I wouldn't be pumped with, with a player like Jamal Adams on there. Like, I mean, yo, Dan, what's good, bro? What's up, Buffalo sports fan? Collinsworth is like nails on a chalkboard. I know, dude. It's terrible. And you think Josh Norman is a playmaker? Absolutely. And this year we're going to see exactly what it's like once he gets into a system that plays to his talents and his skill set. Like, Washington had no idea what they were doing with that guy. Norman's going to be our CB2. He's going to start over Levi Wallace this year, as far as the depth chart is concerned. Gotta go. Thanks for the shout out. We'll have to collab on Madden soon for the Bills and Don Mafia. Yeah, Ryan, let me know, man. Let me know, bro. I've been good, man. And honestly, like, I'm about to shock your ass once I drop this Madden video. You're about to be like, damn, Dan can fuck some people up in Madden. Believe that. Oh, man. Should I do a collab with Tom Grossi? He's cool, man. Believe it or not. I've actually DM'd him. Like, this was back when I was small. Like, I was small. Like, I was like 1,500 subscribers or something like that, and I DM'd him. He was super nice. And so, like, I mean, he ended up he responded right back to me. So, I mean, he's cool. I mean, I would absolutely love it. Your take on the Jake Fromm situation, 531. So I mentioned this in the previous video, but first off, I think he's a shithead. I think that he shouldn't be on this team. I think he should be cut immediately. And I think that there's no place for that shit. There's really not, especially with the culture that Sean McDermott has driven. And you're going to bring some douchebag in like that? Like, nah. Get out of here. He's done. Yeah, and with Tom Grossi, he's the man, dude. He's been blowing up. He was like at like 30,000, I think, in August, and now he's like super close to 100. I mean, I'm envious. I mean, I really hope that I'll be able to get up to 100 one of these days. But I mean, we'll see what's good. And Levi Wallace is not bad. No, he's not. He's not bad at all. And that just goes to show you like my confidence level in Josh Norman right now. It just goes to show it to you. I thought this was a kid-friendly channel, Colby told me. Brandon. And so are you friends with Colby? And so if you are, and so let him know to text me, because he's been ghosting my texts. And you think Bills trade second Murphy and Fromm for Ngakoue? I don't think any team's going to take Fromm, to be honest with you. He'll be holding a clipboard for the XFL, which doesn't exist anymore. It's like, and so with Carson, he says Dan and Rico are the two best Bills YouTubers. Thanks, Carson. I appreciate that, man. What's up, Dan? It's a hot evening in right in the Mexico City. It's 83 degrees. That's nice, man. But did Fromm already apologize? Yeah, I mean, he apologized, but I mean, he fucking didn't mean it. He didn't. And that's why I just don't think that he deserves a second chance, in my opinion. And the rumors that Bills may release Jake Fromm. I mean, I hope so. Okay, Dan, quick question. Who would you rather have as a second quarterback, Cam Newton or Colin Kaepernick? Great question. Right now, I'd probably go with Colin Kaepernick because Cam Newton would be wildly expensive, like wildly expensive. And with Colin, he hasn't been in the league for a while, so I think that we might be able to go on ahead and get him on a better deal. I just don't think that it makes sense to sign a backup quarterback and pay him more than your current quarterback. You know what I mean? And do you see Diggs over? And do you see Diggs over or under? And so 1,100 yards and 8 touchdowns. I think that's about like a pretty good. That's a pretty good estimation, to be honest with you. Maybe add 2 more touchdowns, and then I'd say that it's good. If Dan Mitchell, Jet Central, and UCF Jaguar are not on your subscribe list, you don't know shit about football. Jake, man. Dude, I'm feeling so much love from the Dom Mafia tonight, man. I appreciate that. Dan, are you excited for the NBA and the NHL to return? Yeah. Dude. Give me sports, man. Give me something to watch. It's a bummer because I was really looking forward to baseball too. But it's not looking like baseball is going to come back. Bummer. But say that it does. Yo. I read an article saying that the Toronto Blue Jays would play at the Bison Stadium this year if baseball comes back. Because of the border thing with the coronavirus, they would play at the Buffalo Bison Stadium. That would be dope. That would be so cool. Dan, and do you at least like soccer? Then we can put our differences aside. I mean, I play FIFA. I mean, I've never played soccer before. I was a baseball and a football player, so I never really played soccer. I'll be honest with you, I really don't get into it as far as watching it. It just never really did it for me. But I mean, I definitely respect the sport. I respect the sport. What's that white smoke coming out of your mouth? That would be a Juul. Don't Juul. It's not cool. And so I totally ripped that off of MMG. But it's funny. So Eric said, you're very, very late, Dan. And so what am I late on? And so the Blue Jays news? Yeah, maybe. My bad. So I'd be interested to see who gets more eyeballs when the NBA, NFL, and NHL are on at the same time. I mean, I think it's going to be neck and neck between the NBA and the NFL. I think that hockey is probably going to be the lowest, but that's me. Sup, Dom Mafia, sup, Be Lightning. Pats suck. Get out of here with Jarrett Stidham. Do a collab with MMG, Bengal, or RBT. Dude, I would fucking love to, but I mean, they're big, man. They're 100,000. I'm pretty sure that MMG is 1.5 million. I know the Bengals like 500,000 and RBT's 300,000. I mean, if they answered my DMs, yeah, but I like have a lot of practicing to do with Madden before I could even go there without embarrassing myself. You know what I mean? Nicholas says that if the Bills don't win the playoff game, then you should shave your head or do something that the Don Mafia suggests. Ooh. And so are y'all just trying to make sure that I don't get laid for like a month and a half from my girl? And so if I shave my head, and so have y'all seen this forehead action? And so how would I look with a shaved head, y'all? It's like a 6 head right there, y'all. It's like a 6 head. And so could y'all imagine me with a shaved head? But I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, I guess. Oh man. It's like MMG is a GOAT Madden YouTuber. Yeah, he is, dude. He's amazing. We all know he didn't win it. I dare you to get a Tom Brady tattoo if the Bills do not win a playoff game. No. Like sometimes like I need to like draw the line, and the line is Drew. I will never get a Tom Brady tattoo. Steven says he's not shaving that beautiful coif. Yo, I love that. Dan, get a military cut. She will love that. Derek Hanna, how old are you? I am 28, man. I'm 28, and I'm about to be 29 July 2nd. And I just so happen to be live streaming on my birthday. So I will be live streaming on my birthday at 29. So y'all come and hang out with me. Is there any truth that is there any truth to the Antonio Brown rumor? Said that he was training with the Bills in Florida. He was training with Stephon Diggs. I don't believe that he was training with the whole Bills squad that one day. I could be wrong. I think the Bills will trade for Ngakoue. I wouldn't be pissed. Don't bet your hair, Dan. This isn't pro wrestling. Thoughts on the Jake Fromm's news today? I've addressed this like several times. I think he's a piece of shit, and I think he deserves to get cut. Did you hear about Jake Fromm? Yeah. Same age as Tom Grossi. Yeah, look at that. What's up, Antonio? Dan, and have you been seeing Josh working out with the rookies and Diggs? Yeah, dude. It was so nice to see. It was basically like me just like sort of being proud of my children, right? And so they're not my children, obviously, but I mean, that's like the best way that I could explain it. The Bills are better than the Jets, and you know it. And so that wasn't even a comment. That's the dude's YouTube name. I love it. Fromm is a bum. He is. Shoot, if Antonio Brown goes to the Bills, then yeah, they will win the division, sadly. Shit, if Antonio Brown went to the Bills, dude, we'd win the Super Bowl. Carson said, is your girl a Bills fan? If she's a Pats fan, leave her immediately. She belongs to the street. She is a Bills fan. I mean, she really doesn't follow football much. And so I bought her a bunch of Bills stuff. Like, she watches the games with me and stuff like that for the most part. But I mean, she's a Bills fan, but like not by choice, but by expectation. Right? Chad, yo, what's up, Dan? Hope all is well, fam. Thanks, Chad. Hope all is well with you. I love the Nathan Peterman tattoo. Ooh. And so I think I'd rather shave my head than get a tattoo. And so if y'all vote for a Nathan, if y'all vote for a Nathan Peterman tattoo, yeah, I'd get one. But I like wouldn't put it anywhere that would be visible. And so I'd probably put it like on like my left ass cheek or something like that. Brandon says, "Where is she right now?" She's at hot yoga right now, bro. Sweating it up with some hot yoga. In fact, like y'all wonder like why I do my live streams on Thursday nights. It's because she's doing hot yoga. And if I didn't have something to do on Thursday nights, then I would be doing hot yoga. And your boy's not doing hot yoga. Tino, what's good? Has Mrs. Dan ever been to a Bills game in Buffalo? No, she hasn't, but she's coming up with me to the home opener. She's coming up with me to the home opener. Hot yoga, LOL. Yeah, I know, dude. And so she tries to drag me there. It's not happening. What's up, Caitlin? Would you get a nose ring if we didn't win a playoff game this year? And so what kind of nose ring are we talking about? And so like the bowl or sort of like the one that's like off to the side? Like the one that's off to the side, maybe. But like that, nah. I'd pay money to watch you do hot yoga, bro. Wait, where do you live? I live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Myrtle Beach, the dirty Myrtle. Dan Mitchell doing hot yoga with a beer in one hand and a jewel in the other. I mean, I feel like that would be good content. Huge nose ring. And you have piercings now? No, dude. I do not have piercings or tattoos. I don't have either. And so I have nothing against them. They're just not for me. And if we have a quarterback backup race in the preseason, who do you predict to win? Barkley. Left ass cheek, Dan. Okay. And so a Nathan Peterman tattoo, left ass cheek, is and is the footwork of Stephon Diggs nasty or what? Yeah, it is. Yo, Joshua, man. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Sup, Dan? I'm a quadriplegic. I play Madden with my mouth. I'm challenging you to a game. Bills versus Bills, of course. Let's do it, dude. Do it up, man. Let me know. Hit me up in the DMs. I'll give you my gamer tag. We'll make it happen. Thank you so much. And you got to quit that jewel, man. You can't make content 6 feet under. Yeah, dude, you're right, man. You're right. So I've started the process of cutting back. I've like down my nicotine level down to that 1. And I'm going to be done with it, man. I swear to you. I'm heading down to Myrtle Beach for college for marine biology. I hope to see you. That's awesome, man. Are you going to Coastal? It's my alma mater. I went to Coastal Carolina University. Graduated in 2013. I met Nathan Peterman's parents at the Finns game where he broke the playoff drought. It was very difficult to talk with them without telling them their kid's the worst quarterback I've ever seen. Oh, my God. Let's go, Josh. Get him. Sorry, Dan, you got called out. LOL. And what did I get called out about? And did I miss it? Would you rather get a tattoo or go to Boston? I go to Boston. And so I love Boston. It's a really cool city. And so there's sports teams, not so much, but the city's cool. Madden. That was it. Boston isn't a dare to go to. What the heck? Shave your head instead. Jets fans are the absolute worst human beings I've ever encountered on the face of the earth. Go to Boston in Bills gear head to toe. And that would be a good vlog. Friendly challenge, no call out. Okay, yeah, man. Just hit me up in the DMs. I'll play. Would you get a hoop earring for the dare? I mean, it depends how long I got to wear it. And so am I wearing it for like a whole year or just like a day? Budweiser is finally cracked after a long drive. No judging. No judging here, brother. And can you make a house tour YouTube video? Yo, dude, honestly, man, like I like live in a 1-bedroom apartment. It's not very glamorous, but I mean, I can if you want to. That Bills versus Chiefs game is going to be crazy, and I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I do too, man. Like I like really don't see Patrick Mahomes going off on our defense. I mean, he's the best quarterback in the league. But I mean, you could already see the whole house tour. Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, you really can, honestly. And so, like this is my living room. It's my kitchen back there, and then on that other side of the wall, it's my bedroom, and then a bathroom in the back. I mean, it's not lavish or anything like that. Hey, house tour gets a 10-minute video. Yeah, I mean, it does. It does, yeah. And so I got a pretty sick community pool, though. I'm not trying to flex, but like my community pool is pretty dope. Just saying. With more pressure up front, we should get more turnovers, right? Yeah, dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's why I think that Josh Norman is going to have a tremendous year because of our D-line alone. It's going to cause a lot of quarterback pressure. And since Norman plays in more of a zone scheme, that's where he specializes specifically, then I think he's absolutely going to go off with that. And I think that D-line thing is going to be awesome. How come Moss isn't officially a Bill yet? That's a really good question, man. From what I understand, a lot of NFL teams have not signed some of their rookies yet. I think it's because they're trying to pinch pennies or something like that because of the uncertainty of this year. So we'll see. But I mean, be rest assured that Zach Moss is going to be on this team. Go ahead and flex that community pool. Oh, yo, bro. Yo, man, I'll flex that. I'll flex it. And you watch the Bills Fanatics and their streams? I do, man. I am a regular viewer. And did you hear about the protesting? I did, man. And so I hope we can find a solution, man. I really hope that we can find a solution. Tyler Bass fan club. Yo, I missed a lot of the stream. Would you vote for Tyler Bass as president if he ran? Yeah, for sure. Just as long as I was his running mate. Come to Boston. I would love to see you here. I mean, next time I'm in Boston, I'll put something out on the gram. You can find me. Sean Smith, what do you do for work? Sean Smith, I work for a software company based out of San Francisco. I work remotely. I'm a tech bro. We are the solution. As a member of the military, the government should always be afraid of the public, not the other way around. Yo, facts, dude. Facts. With the addition of Diggs, will Josh break 300 and how often? I mean, I would like to see him at least break 300 3 or 4 times this year. That would be ideal. But then again, I mean, y'all know that I'm a huge run the damn ball advocate. Nicholas, he says, hey, Dan, and so can you do a live stream during games, and can we react and celebrate together or rant together live? I have 2 TVs in my room. Yeah, dude. In fact, I'm thinking about doing that because I think that a lot of people would enjoy that. Like, God forbid that fans are not allowed in the stadiums, then I'm definitely going to do it each and every single game. And aren't you the Bills News Consolidated dude? Nope. We are 2 different people. 2 different people. Those Insta accounts think you're a girl. I know, dude. Yo, dude, I know. So I posted a picture of me and my girl the other day on my Instagram, and like this bikini company like hit me up and was like, hey, gorgeous, let's collab. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? And so I checked it out, and it was like a bikini like Instagram page. I was like, yo, like, I mean, I know that I'm thick, but I mean, we're getting a little ridiculous here. The third round has the most flexibility of the rounds, and it's the last round with some significant money to negotiate. The third round picks are usually the last one to sign in the NFL. That's interesting, Daniel. I didn't know that. Well, I always reserve the right to get smarter. I know I am thick, Dan. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm thick with like 3 C's, y'all. You should have sent them a portfolio of you in a bikini. That would have been pure comedy. That would have been pure comedy. Earl, thanks for the donation, my dude. Which new Bills player do you expect to have a year less than expected? So somebody to underperform. Whew, you're putting me on the spot here. New Bill to underperform. I'm going to have to go with one of the new receivers. Not Gabe Davis, but I think Isaiah Hodgins is going to disappoint. I think that Isaiah Hodgins is going to disappoint, and it's going to piss a lot of people off because we ended up releasing Duke Williams for it. That's me. Who has more touchdown, Diggs or Brown? Good question. I honestly think that both of them are going to finish with similar stats this year for a number of reasons. Number one, I just think that defenses will be double teaming Diggs throughout like the majority of the season, and that's going to leave Brown open. And then once they realize that Brown's eating, then I think they're going to like sort of divvy it up. But I could probably see both of them having very similar seasons. Does Fromm getting cut count as underperforming? Yep. I'd say. Wade is going to bust out 4 long touchdowns this year. Dude, y'all are all about that Christian Wade, man. Y'all are about that Christian Wade situation. Earl, thanks, dude. Another $5 donation, man. I appreciate that. Who gets the biggest numbers, Brown, Cole, or Diggs? I honestly think that we're going to see some massive production from all three of them this year. As far as specific leaderboards, I'm going to have to go Diggs, Brown, and Cole. But I think that Brown and Diggs are going to be super close as far as numbers are concerned. But Cole is still going to have a pretty damn good season. I'm not saying over 1,000 yards, but I'm saying around the 750 to 900 mark. Like, say that we can get like 1,200 for Diggs, 1,000 for John Brown, and like 750 for Cole. Then I mean, you're looking at an AFC, and so you're looking at an AFC championship type team if those numbers can come up. God forbid it, but what happens if Diggs goes down with an injury? I'm gonna knock on wood. For that, because don't put that evil in my life. But I have faith. I have faith in John Brown. I have faith in Cole Beasley, and then hopefully one of our rookies would be able to step up, like Gabe Davis. Yeah, Daniel, I like that. Lamar Jackson aside, rate the four quarterbacks the four best quarterbacks so far. I think Allen's number one. I think Darnold's number two, Mayfield's number three, and then Rosen's obviously four. Cole, unfortunately, is a bigger trade bait than Milano, and it terrifies me. Yeah, and so I think that Cole's going to stick around this year, though. Next year might be a different situation. Between Knox and Singletary, which will have more growth in the second year? And scary to see. I mean, and so I'm hoping it's Knox because he has a lot. I just spit all over my computer. I hope it's Knox because he has a lot to address with his dropping situation. So I'm really hoping that that's the effect. Earl, dude, you're just dropping money all over me today, bro. Thank you so much, man. You have no idea how much this helps out the channel, really. Fun one. How many sacks do the Bills land on Stidham and or pressured interceptions? I think that Sean McDermott is going to terrorize that kid this year. I think that Sean McDermott is going to terrorize Jarrett Stidham this year. I would love to see 3 sacks the first game, 1 interception, and then the second game I would love to see like 4 sacks and then 2 forced interceptions, 1 being a pick six. Like, I have a feeling that Sean McDermott is going to absolutely terrorize this poor kid, and I'm going to love watching each and every single second of it. I think Dawson Knox is the big X factor in the offense this year. We are set at every offensive position except for tight end. We don't have a true threat there until he is consistent at catching. I know, dude. Say that Dawson Knox can like actually go up and be like a credible target. That, I mean, there's going to be no stopping our offense. 0 sacks, Brandon Flores says. 0 sacks. Stidham, 5 interceptions, benched at half. Bills win 35-0, and Belichick quits at halftime. Damn. I think that would be pretty funny. Wow, I thought we were getting that along until you said that about Stidham. Brandon, listen, like, your team's been terrorizing me my whole life. And so I'm sure you understand objectively. You think that so Allen and Stephon Diggs would be a dynamic duo? I sure hope so. I. 'Cause, I mean, I. 'Cause, I mean, I. 'Cause, 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 What are your thoughts on the Jake Fromm situation? I've said this several times already during this live stream, but I think he should be cut. There's no room for that. Know what I mean? No one will expose Belichick. He's a scary man. Damn. Who will take the team captain spot from Lorenzo Alexander this year? That's a great question. One that I haven't really thought about. Trey? Maybe Trey? And is Trey already a captain? I'm like a terrible Bills fan for asking this. Buffalo Bills captains. I am a terrible Bills fan for not knowing this. Yep. Definitely think it's going to be Trey White. Micah Hyde could be one too. Look at Earl. He said, and because we have such big Pats fans here, who makes the playoffs first? Brady and the Bucks or the Pats without their GOAT? I mean, Brandon, that's you, man. And thank you for the donation again, man. Damn. Smash the shit out of the like button. That's facts, y'all. And you don't know this, but I'm a #1 diehard Browns fan since birth many years ago. So you mother effers better beat the crap out of the Steelers fan. Jake, dude, honestly, man, I'm just like glad that I've been attracting different fan bases to my channel. That's awesome. Like I was always kind of nervous that I would just be like just Bills centric itself. Don't get me wrong. I love my family. I love my Bills fans, but I like really want to expand my audience. And I'm so glad that different team bases are following me. That's awesome, man. I really appreciate that. I just saw the screenshots of the text sent from Fromm, and man, he's gone. Yeah, I know, dude. It was shitty. He fucked himself. Hello, Dan. I bet if they cut Fromm, the Patriots will take him in a heartbeat. I wouldn't put it past Belichick. Bills D is going to make Stidham. And are the Bills overrated? I don't think so. I don't think so. The Bills are underrated. That's right, Spin. I love terrorizing the Dallas Cowboys fans about the Thanksgiving game. Oh, yeah, it's fun. And so my buddy Fratagonia, he's a diehard Cowboys fan, and I give him shit for that all the time. Oh, man. Dom Mafia, thank you for tuning in to yet another live stream. I am going to sign off. I really need to finish this like Madden video. And when I say that it takes forever to edit, it takes forever to edit. I'm hoping that I can get it out tonight, but if not, then be on the lookout for it tomorrow. Guys, once again, thank you so much. Like, y'all know how much I love hanging out with you guys on Thursday, Wednesday nights, whenever I decide to do this. Thank you again for everything. And, above all else, let's go Buffalo.